Hello, all my nation builders. Hope all of you are doing well and are safe too. This is Lopamudra Dev once again with another video. It's been long that I have uploaded my last video. Due to some personal issues, I could not upload videos for a long period of time. And still, I strongly believe that you have not forgotten me. Uh, so let me not dishearten you. And today I have come up with one of the very important topic, and that topic will surely benefit you. So as usually today's session also, let's start with the lesson of life. This particular write-up has great influence in my personal life. The write-up says, surround yourself with people who are only going to lift you higher. So we should always surrounded by person, those who are mentally and physically healthy, those who can inculcate values in our lives so that we can lift ourselves higher and can reach to the peak of success and can contribute productively to the society and the nation as well. So please do surround yourself with good peoples so that some good values inculcate in yourselves. So today's video is a very burning issue, and I'm sure you all will be liking this video very much. Uh, so let's start. Today's video I'm going to explain about new education policy. It's a long document. It's very difficult to finish the whole policy discussion in one session. So I have decided to make some series on this particular topic. So today is the initial series of this particular topic. In this series, I'm going to explain the history of the new education policy 2022. I'll be explaining some principle and objectives behind documenting this particular education policy. So let's start with the history of the new education policy 2022. As you all know that it has replaced the national education policy 1986. That means after 1986, this is the first education policy the government has brought. I think all of you are very much acquainted with the slogan Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat. Under this scheme, so many new implementations are schemes are brought by the government so that the nation can be transformed to the best or the better one. So the new education policy is also, this particular scheme has great influence on the new education policy too. That under this scheme only new education policy has constructed. So the idea that came in mind that the education system needs to change. There should be, if India has to be transformed to the best in the world, there must be some change in the education system of the nation. With this view, a committee was formed in 2015 under the chairmanship of TSR Subramaniam Swamy. It's a very sad thing that he is not with us anymore. So the name of the committee was Committee for Evolution of the New Education Policy. I think the name only says that why this committee was made. The evolution, that what are the changes has take place in the society, and by keeping in view the changes, how there should be some changes that should be brought in the educational system so that we can cope with the environment, we can adapt with the changes in the surrounding. Okay, then this particular committee has prepared a report, and that report was submitted to the MHRD in 2016 May. That time the MHRD chief was Mr. Ramesh Pokhriyal. And now to you know that the new MHRD minister has appointed. So after that, a draft was prepared, and the name of the draft was Some Input for the Draft National Policy 2016. If you go through the new education policy, that is the National Education Policy 2020, you will not find much difference and everything new in this policy. Most of the recommendations that are included in this particular policy were already mentioned in the previous educational policies also, but implementations were not there. Things were become very monotonous, changes were not done. So let's hope that whatever recommendations are documented here, all these things will be implemented and our nation will transformed to a better one. So after 2016, another committee was formed, that was under the chairmanship of Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan, and on 31st of May 2019, a draft was submitted to MHRD in 2022 languages. So let me tell you one thing. If you go through the video that I'll be that is uploading regarding this particular topic, you will be able to answer many questions that are nowadays become very common in various competitive exams, which are very much required to qualify the competitive exams like NET, SLET, TET, CTET. Before to become a full-fledged teacher, you need to qualify such competitive exams, and this particular video's topic will help you to prepare in a better way for this that is competitive exams. So please do watch the video till end, and whatever videos I'll be uploading in this particular topic, please go through. That will surely benefit you. So this particular draft was submitted in 22 languages. See, many informations if you have you got that when first the committee was formed, that what was the initial step of making the National Education Policy 2020, what was the name of the committee that time, who was the chairman at the initial stage, then in 2017 who was appointed as a chairman, what was the another committee formed, and how many languages the draft was submitted to the MHRD. Many informations you have got here, and these informations will surely benefit you. And then after that, final draft was approved by the Union Cabinet on 29th of July 2020. So this is the finally when approval was it was approved that this particular education policy is going to implement in the nation. Okay, so and finally it has replaced the National Education Policy 1986. Before that, 1964 Kothari Commission was there, then 1952-53 Mudaliar Commission was there, and this particular education policy is you can say it's an amalgamation of all the good points that were suggested by the previous educational policies. It's as per that is my view. So what was the vision, why this policy was made, what was the vision behind that? As I said you, to make our nation shresht, that means the best. Okay, so that the uh, you know that to make a country the best, the educational system of the country will be that means greatly contributed, that the contribution of the educational system is at the highest if the nation needs to do some transformation. The nation needs to be transformed to a sustainable and better society. So that was the vision behind National Education Policy 2020, where the contribution of the educational system was emphasized to transform the nation sustainably into an equitable and vibrant knowledge society, where each and every children of the nation, each and every individual of the nation can get educated as per their desire, as per their abilities and capabilities, and there cannot be any stoppage, because education is a lifelong process, and that vision is promoted by this particular education policy. So most of the implementations are that means recommendations, most of the recommendations are aimed to implement by 2030. Some are some other targets are also there. Gradually we will be discussing about other targets. So this is the main motto or vision behind making the new education policy. Now so many principles are there, we will be discussing one by one about this about the various principles of new education policy, but the basic principle is the holistic development of an individual. That means the full grown development, all round development. The new education policy seeks to develop an individual from various directions. Okay, it's not that only cognitive capacities are emphasized, or effective capacities are emphasized. It's that the education policy states that both foundational capacities of the literacy and numeracy and higher order cognition capacities such as critical thinking and problem solving, but also social, ethical, and emotional capacities and disposition. That means the foundational that is literacy and numeracy is very much required, the basic. Along with that basic cognitive ability, the children should be developed with reasoning capacity, problem solving, critical thinking capacities. These are all higher order thinking skills that should be developed. Along with the effective domain should also be emphasized, where the children should be made socially, emotionally, and ethically developed. At the same time, psychomotor domain must also be emphasized, where the children will be provided with various life skills. Children will be about from class 6th onward, vocational courses are suggested to implement in the schools, in the school curriculum. That means to earn one's livelihood, whatever skills are required, that should also be taught. That means the content of the curriculum should be planned in such a way so that a child can get all kind of knowledges in the school, so that they can bring out all their inner capabilities and capacities, so that they can become productive, they can contribute in a productive way to the society as well as the nation. So this is the main principle of new education policy 2020, where the holistic development of an individual is emphasized. So I'm not dragging it too long. Uh, one in my next video, some more informations I'll bring. I hope you have liked the video, and if you have really liked the video, please do share the video with your friends so that they can also subscribe and keep on motivating me, and do hit the bell icon so that you get regular notification of my videos. As I said you, from now onwards I'll be regularly uploading videos for you. So I'm just winding up here with a great hope of more subscriber, more sharing, and more likes. Do comment if you want to uh, bring some changes in my videos. So bye for now. Please be safe and healthy. Bye bye.